up, CCI family? It's your main man back with the game plan yet once again. Because you already know I can't leave you out there too long without that information and education. However, before we even get into the festivities this evening, I wanted to take a time out to wish each and every one of y'all happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, however you celebrate it, do it up to the fullest. Because to me, it's more about the family. Spend time with your family, okay? Please. Which, in my case, is why sometimes during this time of year, I can be kind of a Grinch. However, I want to put something on y'all's scope. The new movie called Red One, I'm kind of a movie buff, you know. It's starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You might have heard of him. He's a small actor, you know. But him and the all-star cast they put together in this movie, when I tell you it's fantastic, you can watch it with your children, your significant other, your whole family. It's a wonderful, wonderful movie. Brought back a little spirit to me, okay? But anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. As far as the stocks are going, it's been a ride lately. It's a good ride, but it's a ride. But when you have to keep your eye on it, okay? Keep your seatbelt on here, because it can get bumpy. But it's definitely kind of a rocket ship right now, okay? But that's even more means to stay sharp. But we're gonna go over that, okay? We're gonna jump into some of our regulars, which are our Palantirs, Soundhound. You know the list. It's a list of others, but we're getting into them now, okay? So sit back, relax, get that pen and pad out, get ready to get rich, get wealthy. However you see yourself in the new year, you can do it starting now, okay? And don't forget, our challenge is coming up starting January 6th, okay? We got plans going here. Let's get started. Starting it off, small fries, Para Zero. Okay, that's our small guy on the totem pole right now. However, don't sleep on that, because even though it's listed as a penny stock, that's just a term that's thrown around Wall Street, okay? Most of these penny stocks are not just that, okay? They have a lot of promise in them, and Para Zero is one of them. I mentioned it to you last week. It's our parachute company out of Israel, okay? For the drones. Okay, go back and check that one out. You'll see what I mean. But they did surprise me this week. They jumped up to like $259, $260 a share, which was a great thing. However, I'm like, slow your horses a little bit, okay? Because I want to pick up as many as I can now before they explode. All right, so I was happy to see that they kind of stabilized out. All right, and where they're sitting now at $1.87 a share. I've been picking it up all the way back down, and I'm still above average, okay? Above my average. All right, so yeah, now's the perfect time if you wanna jump into this one to pick up as many shares as you can before it explodes. So when it does reach the $5, $10, $15 a share, you can be DCAing into it instead of trying to pick up so many at a higher price, okay? All right, so that's Para Zero. Next up, number 2 on the list is Grab, okay? Now with Grab, they're still doing their thing. They're still on the road, okay? But like I always tell you, do your due diligence and your research. So as part of my research and my reading on them, I see that they're having a little trouble in the region retaining their drivers, okay? I guess it's kind of because of cost or pay or whatever have you. But remember, Uber, Lyft, they had the same problems when they were starting, okay? On top of that, Uber is a major backer of Grab, Okay, so they're helping them with certain aspects of that business that they can run into because Uber's already ran into. Okay, so I don't know, but maybe that's the cause of them having this little trouble here between the $5 and the $5.50 range. Okay, but I'm seeing something here with the charts, which I'm gonna teach you about in the coming year when I'm talking about options. Okay, I spotted something out, so I'm in for some options on some call options with Grab. Okay, so we'll see how that pans out, and I'll let you know as well. But with Grab, they've come down under the $5 mark. They're sitting at $4.94 right now, $4.94 a share, which is good because they're holding a certain level. Okay, I didn't want them to drop below the 5, but they did, and they came down to probably about 4.88 this week. But now they're pushing back up. Okay, so they are holding a range, and I think there's big things coming for Grab. Again, I can't tell you whether to buy, hold, or sell, but keep Grab in your vision. I'm trying to tell you, they're still gonna grow. They're still gonna blow very soon. All right, so that's with Grab. Let's hit the next one. All right, so as far as Archer, couldn't be more prouder of the stock right now. Okay, they are keeping a level, modest rise to the top. Okay, last week they hit as much as like 10.45 a share, and it came on back down just under the 8.50 mark. Now we're back at 9.49 a share as of today. Okay, so really nice steady climb. They have bypassed Joby, which is their competition. However, Joby is doing their thing as well. But in the Coke Pepsi battle, my money's on Archer. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely one to keep in your vision. Can't tell you to buy, hold, or sell, but Archer is going to do big things in 2025, especially as soon as they get this third certification from the FAA. They're out of here. All right, next up we got SoFi. Perfect example of don't make things more difficult than they have to be. SoFi is a bank. They work off the economy. The economy's strong, SoFi is strong. The economy's weak, SoFi is going down a little bit. Simple as that. Remember back in September when I was speaking all the time about SoFi, I was telling you, as soon as Jay Powell brings the interest rate down, SoFi would skyrocket. SoFi skyrocket. We've been as high as 17. We've been in it since below 7. Okay? So SoFi is a strong company, but again, they're a bank. They're a fintech. Okay? So they're going to react off of the economy, off of what's going on with the interest rates, basically. Okay? So right now, Fed Powell spoke last week. He said what we thought he would say. He gave us a 1 point deduction again, right? But the market didn't react as it should have. So there's a little bit of inconsistency there. So SoFi kind of straightened out, you know what I mean? So we're sitting at about that $15.50 mark right now. Cool, you know what I mean? Continue DCA. That's all you have to do. Next up, you already know when you hear that sound, what's up? That's our dark horse sound hound, okay? And I'm laughing all the way to the bank with this one. Even back as far as February, when all the talk about NVIDIA backing them up was kind of viewed as they're not going anywhere. I'm like, are y'all crazy? Or you can't hear what's going on, you know? But I already knew, and I kept telling you about SoundHound and where they were going. Okay, so ever since about the beginning of December, SoundHound's been on an extreme rip. Okay, now that doesn't go without saying. Keep your eye on. Lock in some profits. Okay, because most times stocks that run up fast like this, they can come down just as fast. Now, I don't see that as much for SoundHound, because SoundHound's in the progress of becoming profitable. That's number one. Number two, they still have NVIDIA as their big brother. Okay. Number three, they've just signed this Torchy's Tacos, which is kind of what sent them on a tear. I haven't had one. The furthest one, or the closest one here, was like 4 hours away, I think, but or 2.5 hours away, something like that. But I'm gonna have to try one of these, because the way that they lit a flame underneath SoundHound, them tacos must torch for real. You feel me? However, again, keep your eye on them. Set you a good stop loss. Take some profit if you want, because very soon the big wigs are going to be taking profit on SoundHound, which is going to drop them down, which is cool because it'll drop that price down, and again, puts you in a better position to grab some more shares. Plain and simple. Okay? Meaning, if you're dollar cost averaging, raise your dollar cost average. You feel me? If you're buying shares, grab you a couple up. You see what I mean? So it all pans out. But SoundHound is on their way. Not to mention, they've got a whole list of other acquisitions coming, more companies signing on with them by the week. Okay? They're the thing of the future here, especially for this AI voice communication with companies and restaurants and so on. Keep your eye on. Next. All right, so last but definitely not least on our list is Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. I'm gonna actually have to dedicate a video solely for Palantir. There's too much to say about it. Too many great things, and a few things educational wise that I want to put in place for you so you'll know what to do, such as locking in your profits, setting your stop losses. This is a investment that you most definitely want to protect now and for years to come. This is a life-changing stock. Okay, it has definitely changed mine. We've been with them since $9 a share. Some of you have been before that. If you have, kudos to you. But this has been one of the most exciting rides of my stock career, and I've been in them over 10 years. Okay, this has been one heck of a ride with Palantir. Okay, beautiful company. We're sitting at $80.69 at the time of this recording. We haven't dipped below 70 except for a split second to take a peek under that sheet for a minute, and then we were right back off to the races. Okay, but again, I'm gonna dedicate a video solely to them. Dollar cost average, DCA all day for y'all, and we'll get back into more with them, but put them in your portfolio if they're already not there. All right, so let's head out of here. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for us on our pre-Christmas show here. I would like to thank y'all for spending this time with me. I'm wishing y'all again very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Spend time with your loved ones and family. Have a blessed and financially successful week ahead. I will see you here after the holidays. Let's get ready to make some money in the new year. Okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. This is Chump Change saying peace out.